was the end of '67 when the meeting began, where MLK and friends began to make a plan to try to build on all the victories they'd won. He said, now it's the era of human rights begun. All across the country, people organized, and all across the country, so did the FBI, to derail and disrupt, by press and by gun, the poor people's march on Washington. Walks were planned all across the country to head to the Capitol and stay until victory, armed with an economic Bill of Rights. Indians, Chicanos, blacks and whites, together in a struggle for a guaranteed income, for housing, for jobs. They came from California, Alabama, everywhere beneath the sun, for the poor people's march on Washington. On Mother's Day, 1968, they'd set up camp to challenge the United States to live up to its convictions. Prosperity for all, the plan was not to leave until they saw injustice fall. To destroy this movement, the state did its very best, as the historical record abundantly attests. But what lengths they would go to make sure that they won against the poor people's march on Washington. Whether it's related or whether it was not, on April 4th, '68, MLK was shot. What the future might have held if he'd lived to go, unfortunately, this world will never know. Resurrection City was built on Mother's Day. A month later, mass arrested and taken away. That's what happened, it's all true. However else it spun, it was the poor people's march on Washington. It was the end of '67 when the meeting began, where MLK and friends began to make a plan.